Yesterday, I saw Atheno post this video, bro. Basically, is what I was gonna say. Money, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I saw him post this video, and I only watched a little bit, and I knew it was gonna be a banger. At first, I thought it was a reaction of him reacting to another video. By the way, if you don't know, this guy is like a rainbow creator. But I figured out he made the video. It's not a reaction. So I'm gonna react to his video. 100 things only Siege OGs remember. And the first one he listed, bro, I already remembered, which was when you could only reinforce, you only had 2 reinforces per person, bro.
And if you
I don't know if you should bring that back, honestly. Also, hopefully the audio is good. Also, Atheno, I'm literally copying your thumbnail and putting my face over your face, and I'm doing the same thing, by the way. Just giving you a heads up. Don't sue me, bro. Your video is gonna do 10 times better than mine anyway. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, lock in.
YouTube, let's take a trip down memory lane.
You have to invite me to your server.
That only OG Siege
I'll do it after this,
so if
bro.
you're an OG Siege player, then leave a like on the video.
This might take
but
a bit,
if you're a new gen
it's like
player,
30
then
minutes.
you're gonna want to subscribe because you might want to hear these things. Because at number 1, do you remember old reinforcement speeds?
Yes.
They used to take double the time, and only 2 defenders would be able to have it, which
go
meant that if you had a ninja or a cav that was stubborn on roaming, they would
just get Twitch,
and
bro.
You would be missing 2 reinforcements.
It takes 2 seconds,
but that's not as old.
I don't even
as
think you need
number
an
2,
account. You can just
old recoil patterns. Do you guys remember when your ACOG would move around, or maybe your pistol would move differently? But this was way before
when it shook. Bro, I remember this like layout at the bottom, not gonna lie.
Move differently. But this was way
before. Bro, I kind of miss, like, don't get me wrong, I like the attachment skins, bro. But I miss when there wasn't attachment skins and when there wasn't all these different sites. Jeez, bro. And then when, like, defenders also had the same sites, some of them, like the ACOGs.
For the T.
Bro! And this shit right here. Okay,
the meta was introduced, and this was amazing. Like all.
I just remember they made an update around the time when the gummy theme. There was like a gummy event where everyone was gummy bears. Around that time, bro, they changed the whole HUD. Everything looked more like childish in a way, if you know what I mean.
Recoil. And they gave.
Like you see how this looks more old. I don't even know how to explain it.
Didn't feel like you were fighting.
It just looks older. I like it way better. It just fits this game more.
And speaking of scopes moving around to number 3, do you remember Bandit and Jaeger ACOG? Along with SMG-11 ACOG too. These were fan favorite.
I just don't remember this because I think it's just been so long. And I also never really paid attention to it, and I think I'm just used to like the new SMGs or whatever, you know. Hi, I'm new. You're not
things
new, bro.
Back in the day, and oh my god.
Do you have a link on Twitch? Yeah, bro, if you go into my Twitch chat, you just put !Discord, and that's it. And then it just shows you the link.
Have so many.
I don't want to copy a link and send it because I don't know if it's going to mess up the link for that stuff. You know what I mean?
Good memories.
I don't know if it'll mess it
honestly,
up. I feel like it will.
We've seen many of this in the anniversary
Let me know.
event. Where
Let me know if the yeah, bro. Yeah,
we'll try it again.
I need to get this
I don't know if this should be a thing in the current day of Siege with all the balances and all that, because people would just only pick them operators for.
Wait, what is he saying?
But it wouldn't be as strong as.
Why is the triangle, bro? I used to use this site all the time. Why is the triangle so huge? Is that how it used to be, bro?
The ACOG. But it wouldn't be as strong as number 4, which was the OG Blackbeard with 800 HP. And this was...
Okay, to be honest, I don't think I played during this. Like, I played when he had the shield. I don't remember if I played when this was, like, broken. I think it was after.
Insane.
I think I started playing... I remember playing when Nomad came out. Maybe even before that. I don't know who came out before that. I can't think of it right now, but... Around that era, for sure, I was playing.
All of your mag on your primary and almost all of your mag on your secondary.
Almost top in the prem. How,
now, this
bro?
was obviously unintended, but oh my god, I don't know if you remember going against OG Blackbeard. That man was busted. But it wasn't as annoying as number 5, which was the border radio of "Please do not attempt to board the helicopter." Obviously, you were able to shoot it back in the day, but you would hear that every time you spawn in. You can still hear it now, but I think it fades away really fast. But that was a long time ago, just like number 6, which is the old kill HUD. Do you remember when you kill someone and you got a massive X on your screen? Although it was super satisfying, it would kind of give that feel of, wow, you just killed someone. But that old elimination feel isn't really back. As
Loki, I feel like it's not that bad. The new one, the new one's like I might even say it's even better, but this one definitely looks
This game is
older.
kind of more towards a, how do I say this, like an esports shooter where everything is kind of minimal in terms of like design and all that.
I like
It
the
feels
blood,
more
though.
just like minimalistic FPS now. But for number 6, very similar, is 7, which is the old kill cams were in slow-mo. So every time you would die, it would be a slow-mo kill cam of like 1 to 2 seconds, and then it would show you who killed you.
I remember
like
that.
A close-up image.
Yo, does it
And
work or not?
Typically, this
What up,
would
what
actually
up, Lord
stop
Tyler, you're on
times for
Twitch?
refrags.
Does it work or
Usually
not?
in the replays now, you can see immediately where the enemy runs
Bro,
to.
guys,
and
I
you kinda
remember
give that
this,
call out.
man.
But nowadays, if you got shot in the back of the head, you wouldn't even know until you saw the kill cam. At number 8, Echo You Should Not Be Called by Dokkaebi. This was pretty good, actually. I don't know if this was because
Whoa!
of friendly fire.
I remember
Agent
that!
8, but I thought it was a pretty nice change in the day. At number 9, we have
Wait,
the
dude,
OG
wait. I don't like. Okay, some of these things, like, I don't know if I actually remember it, but like I do though. Like that, I barely. I remember it so little that like.
Pistol
Bro.
recoil. Do you remember
Do
shooting
you
a
see my
deep
Twitch chat? Yeah. Did it work? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to change it. Okay, the link works. Let's go.
eagle? Or
1v1
any
me,
kind of
please,
pistol
bro,
back
I'm
in the day,
reacting
that
to a
thing
video.
would be moving in front of your face. It would be harder to kill people.
Oh wait, I just realized.
Well, I kind of miss
yeah,
it.
You guys
I
can
kind of
see
wish they
him,
bring
right?
it back. You know what I don't want them to bring back though is number 10, bullet holes. Bullet holes were insanely broken
Why are
because
they
you could
called
barely see
bolo?
them from a
'Cause the guy
distance,
made it?
but you can see perfectly through them on defense or on attack, and it would just be
Guys,
very
I don't think I
broken
was
and
like.
unfair.
This might have been happening while I played. Yeah, wait, because the kill cam is different. No, the HUD is different. I think this is the HUD I used to play with, like most of the time. Yeah, and then they changed it from this to what it is now, and it looks even more like toy now. I think when this was happening is when I started playing. But I was like so shit. I probably didn't even realize all these.
For number
methods
11,
or
we have
whatever.
old movement. Do you remember when the movement felt more fluid and it just felt less clunky? You would just feel like you're just moving a lot more smooth. And
I
it
was
didn't
on
feel like you
console,
were
bro,
stick figure,
so
aim in, aim out, lean left.
you had
right.
to
It kinda
aim in
felt
and
like
then
it
lean.
was
I don't
just
know.
Amazing. Just go watch Old Siege. It's great. You know what I also miss though is number 12, cooking grenades. I miss cooking
Yes,
grenades. I think this was
bro.
too much of a.
It makes no
skill-
sense that you can't
skill
do it
issue,
anymore.
Skill cap, but it was
also-
broken. If you watch Pro League back in the day, they would be getting naded from below literally every round.
Yeah, I guess
the
that
first
was
kill would be
crazy.
getting naded from below, and you weren't really able to fight back.
But bro,
But-
even now, like they still have the animation of cooking, so I don't understand. Is it like over? Like it still does the flashy thing when you're holding a nade, you know? What's my rank? I'm silver.
it was pretty decent
Bronze, I
skill,
don't
but at a
know.
high level, it was
Sorry
just
for
busted.
yapping
I kind of
to
wish they bring it back.
Mitch.
Though.
No,
You know
you're
what I don't
good,
want
bro.
to bring back though is number
Is there a
13,
rank system in your
Bandit
Discord? No, what does that
barbed
mean?
wire.
I
3
don't
barbed
think
wire
so.
is so random, but maybe because they thought people would use shock wire until they realized that you could just walk around it and just shoot it. So they probably took.
Yo, I don't know what he
like,
just said, but I remember when barbed wire didn't hurt you. I don't know why it hurts you now. I feel like I don't mind it. It's not like a big deal, but it used to just not hurt you. You could just walk through it without it hurting you. It would just slow you
just
down.
normal. Number 14, we have old menu screens. Oh my god! I mean, just listen to this right now.
Wait, do I remember this? Yeah, I think so, bro. Yeah, bro, wait, what is white noise? Is that dope?
I miss loading up, coming home from school and loading up Siege and just seeing the loading screen. I miss that a lot. Definitely brings back nostalgia when I hear the theme song. And at number 15, we have Caviera's 99 pistol damage. Which
Yeah.
was crazy for down
Bro.
people. She was so broken back in the day.
Everyone used to
I
run
do miss
this.
playing Cav. Shout out to Serenity for getting me to play Cav a lot back in the day. And remember back in the day as well, for number 16, we have Secure Area Ranked.
Bro,
This
I
would
never-
go on for even an hour.
I never
If two
understood,
people sat in a room,
Pulse,
they
bro.
would not
Like, when
move
I used
until
to
the
play
other person
it.
would come out until someone has to go eat dinner and then they have to, kill the last person. But I think Secure Area was just too tight in one room. So Bomb
Secure Area, the
obviously
name of
allows
this
for more
room?
competitive play. You know what was really annoying and competitive? OG Lion. OG Lion basically gave you wall hacks. If you moved, it would show your exact, it would give you wall hacks. You can see people's outlines where the head was, and you would just
Yeesh.
wallbang anyone through the floors. And at
So I
number
don't remember.
18,
I
Thatcher,
like guys. I played this game, but I didn't really grind it that much because I still was playing like Fortnite. I was playing a bunch of games at the same time, like I do today. But Play
You used to
GeoGuessr.
destroy
I got a flu and you need to play GeoGuessr because I got a flu.
every.
Bro, I don't even... Watching me play GeoGuessr is just gonna be torture. I have no idea where anything
Nowadays, he just disables
Should I
stuff,
send
which I
those to your
think
clip
makes more
category? Yeah, if
sense.
you
But
want,
back
bro.
in the day when it was just kind of
If
a
you guys
concept
send
for
good
him,
videos, bro, I'll make a video out of it. If you guys send good clips and they're funny.
you would destroy
But
everything,
yeah.
which made him super OP because you could be behind cover and just destroy things through walls.
Yeah, bro.
At 19, we have Smoke's
Thatcher-
shield. Now, this
Bro,
was
his
really
nades used to be
strong
way better
because he
than-
would just
I don't
be able
really
to
like the
hold
thing he has
PowerPoints by
now.
himself. I think it's better now that he doesn't have it because
But bro, Thatcher, you could literally... It's basically like he had EMP nades. You know how operators just have the EMP nades now? He basically was the only one that had them, and they were way bigger. And he had 3, and you could just throw them, and it would destroy everything permanently, I
this
think.
requires you to bring more operators into the lineup to work with each other. At 20, do you remember the rematch option back in the day?
Bro,
you were
this-
able to rematch teams at the very end if you wanted to do that.
Dude,
but
this just looks
nowadays,
so
you don't
much cooler, bro. Like, this just fits the game way better than what it does now. Like, just the style of it. I don't know how to explain it, or just
have
the way it
option,
looks.
and it just feels like you wanted to.
Now it's kinda
repeat
like a
really good
toy,
match. I
bro.
would love to see this.
It's like
come back.
Fortnite-ish.
Number 21, we have full operator bodies on the loadout phase. When you pick an operator, there used to be a full. You would see the whole PNG or
Okay,
the
I don't
image
know.
of the operator. In the
I
loading
don't think
screen.
I
At
played
22,
during the-
we have angle grip being OP. Angle grip was so good that like people would use it everywhere
to
because
zoom
it
in?
would give you a little bit recoil boost, but also you were able to aim down sights super
Yeah.
fast, especially.
Bro,
against
I
people
like...
in-
That's all I knew, and when I came back, the laser sight being the thing that makes you zoom in made no sense to me. I never used laser sights before, like, recently.
You want to know exactly what it was? Go watch some OG Bolo of him on Zofia or Vigil. That shit was peak. Speaking of Bolo,
I can
the
make you a
Bolo
profile
peak was
picture
a
of your own. Just tell me what do you want it to be about.
thing back in the day.
I mean, I kind of like the one I have now. I made it like... It's the one I had before, but I made it like a different color. I mean, you can make a picture of... Like an animated picture of me if it's good.
You would
Maybe I'll use it.
Have to be OG to remember this
Like
one
an
because it got
anime
removed
picture of
in
me?
like
That'd be
2
tough.
seasons. But it basically was just a super fast lean in, lean out. But that was with the old movement, and obviously now Siege. They nerfed any kind of quick peek that you can do. You know what was an annoying peak? At 24, we have drop shotting. Drop shotting
Yeah.
is, oh man, it was pretty good back in the day because you were able to still aim down sights, but you obviously can't do that
Yeah.
anymore because you get
Yeah.
on ADS when you pro.
Yeah.
Next is Maestro and Jackal hip fire. That shit was
Yo.
tight. Like I'm talking about, you could just hip fire across the room and be almost as accurate as you were aiming in. But it was really fun.
Bro, the
You
drop
were playing
shotting used to be
CS:GO
like-
at that point, and
I remember
it was
going in with
really broken
recruits
back
and
in the
just
day.
drop
Speaking
shotting
of
with, like,
broken
my
bugs,
friends.
I mean, think about Raptor legs. Raptor legs was basically when an operator kill cam, their legs would be like inverted. But I do miss this. I also do miss situations at 27. Situations was when you would play certain operators through on certain maps and you would have to play a certain objective. I think it'd be really cool if we could see this with new operator. Every time a new operator comes out, a new situation for them comes out. I feel like that would help
is he
players
saying?
learn the operator more rather than just going up against
Oh,
AI
like-
and all that kind of stuff. And at number 28, we
Situations is
have
just,
Clubhouse used to have a louder in the garage. Do you remember that? Old T-Hunt bombers. Do you remember the sound? Just Joey, play the sound.
Yeah, oh. Wait, is situations the mission? The T... What is it called, bro? The thing you do by yourself solo. Yo, Money, if you say one more thing, I'm strangling you. I'm strangling you. Yo, I'm strangling you, bro. Get away! Get away, bro.
Oh man, I truly missed that, and it felt really nice to get headshots in those, especially
look
in the
like
bomb
Jim.
TM
Who's
mode.
Jim?
I feel like I would
The
get
guy
more
from The
warmed
Office?
up, and they would have more realistic movement than a stationary bot. OG Ella recoil was a beam. That shit was
How
no
am I meant to
recoil.
get a picture of you? LOL, you can send it in Discord? Bro, what do you mean, how are you gonna get a picture of me? Yo, look. Bro, you can go to my 3,000... Yo, what? You can go to any video of my 3,000 or my 500 streams. What do you mean?
and it was basically using the SMG-12 if it had 40 bullets in it.
I need
if
a
it had
full-
console recoil too, which was crazy. If you don't believe how good
Wouldn't
Ela
full-
recoil was and it looks kind of normal nowadays, go watch Bolo back in the day.
Full frame?
That thing was
Why?
unreal. Another broken
do one
gun
in my
was
face.
Frost's shotgun, and you might be thinking, what's so good about her shotgun? I never see people use it. Well, back in the day, the range was really broken on it, and you would be able to literally kill
Wait,
people
who?
like
Frost?
almost across the map if you aim down sights. But it's not as
Sheesh.
broken as when Goyo had 3 shields on release. Yes, his canisters used to be attached
played when he
behind
first
a
got
deployable
released.
shield, and having 3 deployable shields. I
Yeah,
think
and you
guys
could
can
do this,
understand
bro.
how
This is
strong that can be.
literally what the only thing people did. Put the thing behind the shields. The good, bro. I will say though, like a lot of these updates, bro, they did make the game better. I'm not gonna like I do miss it the way it was, but it does make sense how they fixed it, and they actually did fix it. Yeah, bro. Cause bro, people forget like, yo, I have this exact same weapon skin right now on that gun. People forget like, bro, the longer a game is out for, the more sweaty people get at it, and just naturally, by it doing that, it's gonna get less fun just because people are so sweaty at it. But like, you can't blame the game for that. That's just look at Fortnite, bro. But like, they've adapted good with how sweaty people have gone. Like, you know what I mean? If they left the game how it was originally, bro, and it would be shit. No one would be playing it. So, as much as people like hate on this game, bro, like it makes sense how they did everything.
When Jaeger
dude. The only bad thing about this game isn't even the game. It's the either cheaters or maybe matchmaking.
Wamai were peak
bro.
in their prime back in the day. But back in the day, do you remember people quitting
Remember
in
the
interrogation?
gameplay
If you were to get
preview? Wait, what do you mean? Bro, I don't know, like, gameplay preview.
by
I
cap,
don't
you
know.
could leave the game fast enough.
You show me
you
a
got down the
picture.
button
Like, what do you
mapping of
mean?
rage quitting. You can actually avoid interrogation by
Watch
just
it?
leaving the match. But nowadays, they fixed that and you can't do that anymore. But do you guys remember
Is he
when
talk- wait, is he talking
quitting
about
an
right now?
interrogation? If you were to get interrogated by cap, you could leave the game fast enough. If you got
I'll
down
watch
the
on-
button
okay, I'll watch
mapping
after
of rage
this.
quitting, you can actually avoid interrogation by just leaving the match. But nowadays, they fixed that and you can't do that anymore. But do you guys remember when Twitch had 10 damage in the prep phase? Yes,
Yeah,
for
bro,
drone,
I
you could
remember
do
when
10
Twitch,
damage.
you could drone with Twitch. That was so, like, see, but this is another example, like, of the things they had to fix, and it's better now. But, like, I do miss this, bro. You could go with Twitch, her drone couldn't even jump, and you could just start hitting people, bro. Dude, this was, like, the only reason people played Twitch. Well, actually, Twitch was actually good on console, because the F2, like, it had recoil, but, I mean, yeah, it had recoil. I'm not
Image.
gonna lie, but...
The players. So if someone
was the
was
main reason I
AFK,
played
you
Twitch,
had
just
like
to do
12
shit
cells,
like
I
this.
think, and you could just
Because you
literally
couldn't, I don't think you could switch your operator mid-drone, you know what I mean? If you pick the it's like defense. It's like how defense is now. If you pick the operator, you're just stuck on it, you know?
down someone and kill them in the prep
OMG, you're so funny. I'm so gassy and big, by the way.
phase if they were AFK, which was insane. I definitely got a few kills of those myself, but definitely a good memory. Malusi was broken on release. She had a C4 bulletproof gadgets, like they wouldn't even open up to be bulletproof.
Dude, I don't
shots.
remember
They had
this.
the
I literally
equivalent-
played throughout this whole. I think I stopped playing when Tubarao came out, or at least consistently. But bro, from Nomad to Tubarao, I literally played this game all the time. It's actually insane. And I remember when Malusi came out, like, I just remember, like, when an operator came out, I never, like, looked into what the ability actually did. I would just, like, you know, play the game and see what would happen. Jeez, bro. Jeez. Yeah, bro.
grenades and
And also House, bro. I remember when House wasn't even this, I don't think. It was something else. I don't even remember what the original House looks like. And is this even ranked or what? Can you even play in House anymore?
she also had
I only play ranked, so I don't know.
the T5, which is
But this is
Legion's
like the
gun,
new
and she was
House.
a 3-speed.
I'm
I
pretty
think you guys can
sure.
imagine how strong that would be
Yeah.
on release.
Yeah, this is the
especially
new
back in
House,
the day.
bro.
But another thing back in the day was the lighting. The lighting was crazy. If you look outside, it looked like you were looking into the sunshine. You would get blinded when you look outside because the lighting was just so. Yeah, the contrast was insane.
Yeah,
But
dude, it's
I
very
definitely
hard
do
for me to
miss it a
remember
little
some of
bit.
this
I feel
stuff.
like it kind of
Mostly was
brought a
cracked.
less like
Yeah, you can.
washed out
Wait, you
look to the
can
game,
what?
but I like it how it is.
That's
now.
Old
But you know
House?
what we
Yeah.
don't really
Wait,
need
for
though
real?
is Ayana OG pose where she's
Bro, I
showing
just
off
don't
the
even
look.
remember what the OG, like, the OG House was way smaller, bro. I don't even remember what it looks like. That looks exactly like the new house. Turn up the mic, yeah, clear the stage in the building, flipping the page. What? Bro, what is up with my YouTube chat today?
Bit
I'm
of her
so
cheeks
confused.
in the MVP pose, and some people took a little bit too many screenshots of that, so
Yeah.
they removed it. Speaking of removing, do you remember a vote to
Why
kick?
would you
Vote to
remove
kick
that? That doesn't harm anyone.
was like when you ran a recruit 5-man rush, but then the random goes a different operator, so you all just vote to kick him. And
Bro, dude, the fact that like some of these shits are like, I thought that was only like an experience I would get with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what? Dude, this doesn't even feel like real life, bro. This is like,
yeah, as long as you
this is like a whole nother life, bro.
have 4 majority, dude, if you solo queue, you're basically playing Russian roulette back to the menu. Smoke, Caviera, and Frost used to have seafood.
I remember when like we would literally play Russian roulette on like on defense, bro. Like we would just sit in a circle and just shoot. each other.
OG Buck recoil used to be the top recoil back in the day. It just moved a lot, especially with the old scopes.
Yeah.
But now Buck obviously doesn't have the most recoil. But back in the day,
Buck's
that shit
gun is
was just
insane,
visually moving. It was kind
Bro,
of
I remember that.
Cafe used to have fall damage when you would vault over the pillar. Captain used to have
wait.
traps, but they all
Dude.
were in frost scopes.
Dude, guys, they've changed the maps like so slightly, but so much at the same time. I didn't even remember this. Bro, look at the way this looks.
That shit was just visually
at the way
moving.
this
It was
looks.
kind of satisfying.
Like now, Cafe, I feel like right now, Cafe has looked the way it's looked all the time, but it's because they updated it so long ago that I don't even remember.
Though. Cafe used
Bro, look at this. He walks inside.
to
Look at
have
this.
fall damage when you would vault
Look at the way
over
this
the
look. Bro, what?
pillar.
I don't even remember that, bro. Can you quickly react to it? I sent in the
Captain
Discord.
used
Nah,
to
I'm gonna do it a different day probably.
have
How many
only
videos are there?
3
Oh wait, what are you saying? The
traps,
picture or
but
the
they all
videos?
one shot at people.
Old house had on the left. When you go down the main stairs to the basement, there was a soft wall. When you go down main stairs to basement, there was a soft wall. Bro, like I literally I can't even think of it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I have to see both pictures.
Which was kind of crazy. I actually kind of
Cafe hasn't. That map only had like one update ever. Yeah.
prefer this more than
I
the
like
5
forgot
captain traps.
what it looked
IQ
like.
used to be like Warden, where it would
Wasn't
be a
plain
large
on rank
blue
too?
screen. It was almost like thermal. It would look like a mix of a pulse and a Warden scanner. Doc stims used to be 40 HP. It would be very hard to get a person to full HP without using all of your stims. But nowadays, you can just get them a full HP with 1 stim. And if
That's
you were to
crazy.
self-revive yourself, I believe it was like 80, or you'd be revived to 120. I'm not sure if I remember that, but someone can correct me on that. Bank used to have annoying bars in the locker, and you would always shoot someone behind the locker, and magically they would just not die because that was super annoying. The SAS used to be immune to smokes canisters because they would have actual gas mask, mute, and smoke. Even Thatcher, but I don't think it makes that much sense for Sledge if it's more of a dust mask. But I think it'd be pretty weird if attackers were immune to his smoke. But you know, cool little neat thing for like some lore. Do you
Where
remember
that
when
happens.
dead bodies were a thing? Dead bodies
Yes,
would lie on
bro.
the floor when you would kill someone, and sometimes people would hide in them. making them really
Dude,
annoying
I
and
used to
kinda
do
just
this,
debris in the
bro.
map. You're definitely OG if you've done an MA recruit rush at least once with
Yeah.
your squad. Glass
Yeah, bro.
used to have literal wall hacks. When you would aim down your sights, you would have instant thermal.
Bro, I
You
literally,
wouldn't have to
yo,
look.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played Glass literally in 5 years. Like I haven't gone him once. You know what? My first game of Siege today, I'm gonna go him just because of that, bro. He used to be like way cooler back in the day, bro. I don't know. Oh, cause you know why? Bro, you wouldn't have to sit still. Like now, I think you have to sit still for the thermal to activate. As soon as they did that, bro, I stopped playing Glass. Like it makes sense, but they kind of nerfed him a lot, bro. But he would low-key be broken. Dude. I'm probably gonna go in football training in 39 seconds and 32 milliseconds, but you can still start to do that for a bit. What? Wait, do what? 5 minutes? Oh. Do what? Oh, hide in the
Worry
body?
about
Yeah, but it goes
anything
away.
else.
Nah, I think it goes
The
away
old
really
rank
quick.
badges looked a lot more different than they were nowadays.
I don't
And
really
also, the
remember this.
order was reversed. You would used to go up from gold 1 to 2 to 3. Coming at number 51, do you remember when you had to throw nades back? On defense, you used to have this option.
Oh, yes, bro! Yes. It ruins the point of the thermal scope. Yeah, I never liked that idea that you have to stand still for it to, you know, work, because to charge up, because then you're not, like, you can still get away with it, but I don't know. Then at least give him like 3 smokes or something, or 4.
Grenades back in time. And
Low-key, if they give him 4 smokes, you'd be so annoying. Like, people would actually play him.
I think this is actually like a kind of a good
And I don't think it'll be
interactive
broken.
feel
He just has a
between
little
the
bit of
attackers and
extra
defenders.
smokes,
Or
like-
maybe even if you're just throw on the floor and you're an attacker. I'm not
Yes,
sure why they
bro,
took this
dude,
out
I
of the
remember
game.
that.
I feel like this would be really nice. Do you remember when
Yeah,
your
that'd be
teammate would
sick.
tell
Like,
you
there's nothing that could go broken about that either. Cause, dude, I remember a bunch of times I tried to throw it back and I blew up with it in my hand, and it was just like so funny, bro.
hey, yo, give me
Like, if your move like that, they can bring back and it'll be fun. That'll make the game so much more fun.
a reset.
Cause then you just panic, you just throw it at something and you kill your teammate, bro. Like, imagine.
Can you reset me? Basically, what this
Try to
means
throw it
is
back?
that you
Bro,
just
not
shoot them
like
in the leg,
that.
because you
Not
would
like
take less
that.
damage with a pistol to the foot, and you would instantly get downed, almost like if they had rook armor on. But this would be to like reset
what?
yourself to like I think 30 HP or like 50 HP.
Yeah.
Someone can remember that.
Oh
but
yeah,
that
yeah,
used
yeah,
to be a thing.
bro, dude. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I never watch Siege content or anything. I would just play the game because I thought it was really fun. But dude, the fact that some people, like, I thought this was niche or something, bro. But I guess not. I guess maybe my friends figured it out. That maybe they watch videos on it and they told me about it. Like, yeah, shooting your foot and then rezzing was like the method, bro. It's kind of like Bro, no, that was the only game you could do that in. Like, I'm trying to, I thought I was thinking of another game, but that's
Like a
like, then I thought of the memory, and it was Siege, where you could do that, bro.
you know,
Imagine bro enjoying the video so much he forgets he is live. What?
personal docs.
What do you think I'm gonna
Man,
do?
I miss OG Barley University. I had a lot of good
Bro.
intent to rank games on that. Like,
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember. I think I barely played this map. Yeah, because it's been so long, I just don't remember.
Definitely
bro.
an OG map when Siege was on the
But bro, there's also another one. There's another map they got rid of, bro. Where it had like a huge opening where you could rappel, and it was like a huge square thing, and then it was like a little box. It was like a stable or something, and you could
come up.
they had it in the freeze event, the freeze event that they just had, bro. Like, it was that map.
Nowadays, people know that as Emerald Plains because that was a secret rework, but it's actually, you know, that's the only thing we're gonna get to remember about Bartlett. Now, this is very rare.
I don't
but
know
a rank game
why.
used to go first.
Bro, I don't know. Oh my gosh, and this map too, bro, the boat. Loki, they should bring this back. They should bring a lot of these maps back, bro. Even if people like ban them, like, get rid of Layer, bro. Get rid of Layer. Get rid of Nighthaven can stay, bro. But if you had to get rid of it, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, those two can go. Bring these back,
to
bro.
7.
These
Now,
are
this would
literally
be if
better
you were on
anyway.
4-4 overtime match point and you guys draw.
Fortress.
If you guys traded on that,
Yeah,
it would
Fortress
then
too.
put you into was it 3 more overtime rounds. So whoever got to 7 first would win. Coming at number 55, do you remember when you would get points for scanning people? You could literally farm your way to the top of the scoreboard just by spamming red ping. So you know, you would have teammates and your friends be like, oh, I carried you on the scoreboard, can't hear you all the way down there, and they got like 2 kills with like 3,000 points just from scanning defenders. Do you remember Zofia Withstand? Now,
Still
this
don't know
was
how
very
you're not bigger.
controversial
Yeah, I don't
that
know,
it was
man.
kind of
Takes time, man.
broken and,
Hey, I'm
you
gonna
know,
keep
people
trying
shouldn't be able to
till I
revive
do,
herself
so.
like that. But I think it was a pretty neat change, and it kind of made
gotta wait
operators
it
kind of
out.
more unique back in the day. But we already
Yo, what
have
up,
that
Colton?
for Rook Armor now. But I think it would be kind of nice if they added her Withstand back. It kind of makes operators kind of just a little bit more badass. Back in the day,
Wait,
you
what did you
could
just
do
say?
a shield ADS spam. You wouldn't even put your
Bro,
shield down.
I remember when your shield could get shot. Does that still happen or not?
If you just
I don't think they can shoot your shield and like it leave bullets in it or marks.
spam like the look,
I don't know. I don't really play
look
shields,
down,
but
you could get like 100% accuracy in the middle. So you could just spam this by
Wait,
having a
what?
shield in your face, and that was really broken, especially with Monty's revolver. And speaking of
don't get
shields,
it.
you used to be able to hip fire with shields. Now this is kind of more of a recent change, like more like a few years ago. But hip fire shields,
Oh, yeah.
definitely it was definitely not fun to die to a hip fire.
Dude.
Thermite and Buck used to have
remember
frag
that.
grenades. Getting stunned by Echo made you look like you just took 10 Jägermeister
Bro, I feel like
shots.
Blitz, like it would be broken if Blitz had that, but I remember when Blitz had that and like people really hated him. But imagine if Fuse was the only one that could do that. Or maybe they just, imagine they, nah, don't add another shield up, never mind.
That's deep. They were also invisible with no sound, making him the most banned defender in the game back in the day.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
your screen would like
Echo?
go just absolutely like sideways,
Is it
up
talking
and
about Echo?
down, move.
Bro,
it was
Echo
just
was-
almost impossible to move your character. The
Yeah.
old run out time used to
I
almost
feel like
be
Echo,
5
getting shot by Echo nowadays is not as hard as it used to be. Before, like, you're actually fucked. Like, if you got hit by Echo, you're dead.
seconds.
No
and,
matter what. You're on both platforms, W.
and like 3
I'm
seconds.
going now, but
so
Onyx,
you could
but I'll
go
see,
out
bro.
and
Have
do
a
some
good,
crazy spawn
football
peeks, like, on
practice, bro.
cafe and just mow 2 people down before you get back inside. Even nowadays, 1 second still feels like it's a little fast. But imagine back in the day, 3, that was crazy. And your screen
they
would
have
also
ranked in
turn
this
yellow
map
as
or
well.
no?
Hibana and Twitch
think
used to have
so.
old portraits like these ones. Do you remember the old disable
wait.
animation? This is when you
Yeah, bro.
Do you remember-
For the longest time, I thought Twitch was a guy.
yellow as well. Hibana and
Bro. I remember this. I don't think I remember this because it looks very similar to this, but bro, I literally thought this was a guy, chat.
Twitch used to have old portraits like these ones. Do you remember the old disable animation? This is when you would hit it with the back of your stock or your gun instead of using some sort of weird device that I don't know where operators get that. Maybe just fucking pull that out of their pocket. Just like
I
how they
don't-
pull out 2 tons
think
of
I
metal,
remember that.
for reinforcing in their pocket. They just have it. But yeah,
What the
running
fuck?
used to look different back in the day. Like it would kind of look like, you know, kind of that, you know how Goofy, like Warden has that Goofy sprint. But this one looks like they would have their gun forward and kind of more of a Call of Duty sprint. Operators used to have birthday challenges for like a skin in the shop
Yeah.
or in the Uplay. but
Bro, they
don't
need to
have
get
this-
okay. They need to bring back like a lot more free skins, bro. Dude, like not even just weapon skins, but like for your operator, bro. Like skins for your operator, man.
anymore. Nomad air
They didn't
jabs
make it
used to
easier,
be
I feel
instant.
like.
So this means you could literally just shoot it faster than a flashbang and it would just knock him down immediately. This was mainly on a test server, but obviously now
Yeah,
they gave it more
bro.
like was it 2 seconds for it to activate? I definitely don't
Guys,
miss
I
this
remember
one.
when Nomad first came out in Kaid or whatever, Kaid. Bro, I remember just looking at his secondary pistol. Now he has a revolver too, or Kaid does at least. I remember when the secondary pistol came out, like, or before it came out, me and my friends would be like, what the fuck? Like, they're gonna have an ACOG on a pistol? That's gonna be so broken. And then it came out, and, like, it had so much recoil, it didn't really matter. Bro, wow. Battle Pass? Yeah, but the Battle Pass skins are actually so ugly.
But
They're
do you
so
remember
ugly.
when you were able to
And, bro, I've completed the Battle Pass for, like, a month now. It's been completed for a month now. Bro. Yeah, there's nothing good in the Battle Pass, I'm not gonna lie. There was like one weapon skin that's
steal
cool,
kill?
but
So if someone downed someone and you finish them off, it would count as your kill.
Yeah,
and, you
bro.
always hear that term, why'd you steal my kill? But
I
you
would
don't hear that
literally
anymore. Speaking of stealing
always
kills,
do
do you
that.
remember when you could injure people for points? You would get 50 plus for an injure. If you downed someone back in the day, you would get points for it. But now you
think
just have
so,
to hear
yeah.
for like a
Bro, I remember the
down
side
sound
thing
when
on
they
the
hit
side right
floor.
there,
You kind of have to guess
where
the
it show you all the points.
I know
bro, that's
Coconut
so
Bra misses
satisfying.
this one, but do you remember when you could put Valkyrie cams outside? They would have no going offline or like losing signal. They would just be outside. So on cafe and large maps,
I
you
think
can
I
just
played
chuck
during
them
this. I just don't
outside
remember.
and get an
Yeah.
insane amount
Wait,
of
yeah,
intel
yeah, I
and, again,
remember.
spam red pings. Get yourself to the top of the scoreboard. Back in the day, old operators would get cinematics and trailers. If you
Yes,
look up
bro.
Rainbow Six operator trailer, instead of like kind of a anime trailer, which you get nowadays, we actually used to get like
Bro, I think
cinematic,
Blackbeard was like
good
my first
music
main,
and
dude.
kind
It's
of
such a
more of
shame that now
narration and
he's
an
fucking
introduction
like
to the
a
operator.
shield
And
operator.
I think
bro.
we're still okay now.
That is
I
probably
definitely
the
do miss-
worst. That is probably the worst update they've done or rework. Is it the only rework they've done? I guess they made Clash so she can drop her shield, but bro, Blackbeard they completely. Why would they make him a shield, man? His thing was so good, like it's so original, and it wasn't even broken, bro. especially after they nerfed it. Like, I think after it would only block one bullet, and then after the bullet hits his shield, the shield would break, and that's it. So I don't think that's that broken, bro.
To have more of a serious look to them. Coming at number 71, the Tachanka's LMG used to be a turret.
Yeah, and Tachanka, bro, dude. They should have kept Tachanka, kept Blackbeard. Both of those abilities are too original. You know what I mean? Now Tachanka like is basically a Goyo, and he just has the LMG, but like it's not the same, bro. It's not this. Like even if this is trash, like cause someone could just throw a frag, they should keep this, bro. It's not like anyone, like, it's just too original, bro.
Shield, and then they made it so he could walk around with a turret, but that wasn't good enough. And then they gave him a fire launcher, which was crazy. That's him now, but he's been through like 3 reworks, which is crazy. On Chalet, there used to be a window.
Yes, bro!
Head glitch.
To this day, bro, I like look for this. I actually, like, I would get pissed off when people would kill me through this, but like, dude. Bring it back, bro. Like, some of these stuff is just so original, like, or so unique. Like, bro, just bring it back, bro. Actually, maybe not. But like the other stuff, like the operator stuff, definitely bring that back. Like, this was definitely annoying because you couldn't block it or anything. You would just have to take it or deal with it. But bro, if this is the only place on a map or on any map this happens, like, just keep it, bro.
This and hold flank all the way to the kitchen double door main lobby. You could hold this with Blackbeard and it would be the most broken thing ever. Castle used to be able to do an FPS glitch where you would basically pretend to place a gadget down, cancel it, place a gadget down, and it would turn the whole lobby into like 30 FPS. Back in the day, there was no reverse friendly fire, so you could literally down your entire team as cab and then leave the game. Remember that. Don't ask me why I know that. It's not like I did that back in the day. Anyways, but yeah, you could literally just C4 as many teammates as you want.
You should be able to blind
the
fire
only way
too.
that reverse friendly fire would work is if someone put you down. But when Dokkaebi was released, the phone would call you forever until you answered it. Yeah. It was OP and there was no time limit to it. Siege's old trailer is insanely different to the one that we know today for, like, you know, what is it? The Harry on Stadium and all that kind of stuff. But back in the day, they were coming down from helicopters. The droning was more intense and it really felt like you were doing an extract multiplayer mission rather than some sort of, you know, quirky Olympic. Do you remember when the F2 had no recoil and it was so broken? I feel like it's so popular that even people to this day use it because maybe they took a break from the game. They think they're using the old F2 recoil and oh my god, like if you watch Serenity,
I just remember when they first got rid of Ash's ACOG.
I think Godly is an old Siege YouTuber and he was crazy with the recoil.
I think I started playing after this happened because I always remember F2 having hella recoil. Like,
speaking of crazy clips, Kickstar had an Ash Ace on plane that I feel like everyone saw in the back in the day.
Shoot,
definitely RIP Kicks. He was a big inspiration in my life for Siege content. And yeah, you always remember. Visible? At number 79, we had the Tachanka.
What is the DP27? What gun is that? Shoot the DP27 without looking? What do you mean without looking? Bro, I don't know. I'm a visual learner, bro. I'm sorry.
Glitch. Basically, if you would get on and off the turret a few times, it would make you a 3-speed, which I don't really know why it would do that, but yeah, it just did. Clash was removed.
Bro, wait, this is no. This is house, bro. Is this the same house? Bro, this was old house. Hold up. Is this the same shit that it was showing when Melusi was being shown when it first came out? Is this old house, bro? Yeah. If there's an opening here to the right, like if you can actually walk in through there and it's not blocked off.
I don't really know why it would do that.
Bro, I don't remember, dude. I don't even remember anymore.
Because Clash was removed.
I just remember they changed so much, like house changed so much when it was original to the news thing. In my mind, I just remember it changing so much that now I'm expecting it to be so different. I don't know. I just don't even remember.
So many bugs, like the invincible shield, where on other people's screen, like your gun was down, but like you weren't able to shoot her. You were able to shoot Lion's drone. Yes, it had a certain amount of HP, which I don't know why it did, but it just did back in the day. Maybe it was just kind of put in there, and then they didn't think anyone, the attackers were going to shoot down their own drone. But at 82, we used to get 2 new operators every season, and sometimes even a new map. Nowadays, we get 1 rework of operator we've already had. But
honestly though, since like before Nomad, or maybe right after Nomad, I was literally thinking about this. I was like, bro, I feel like this game's gonna fall off one day because they're just gonna run out of operators, you know? There's only so many abilities you can do. Cause bro, they were releasing 1 attacker, 1 defender, like Alibi and Maestro, or did those 2 go together? I know they're part of the same thing. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Now they barely like do it anymore, but I guess I kind of expected it. I thought they would still keep doing the same consistency, and that's why I thought it would fall off, but they just, instead of doing that, they just slowed down on it, which also makes sense. But yeah,
but they're kind of working on that. I think in the new season, we're actually getting a new operator and a new map. But I feel like nowadays, getting 2 each season is too much. I feel like 1 new operator a season is okay, or at least 1 new map if it's not an operator. But we need new stuff.
Yeah, bro, dude, I'm actually glad. Like, I'm not. That's why no one like complains that they don't throw more operators in it, bro. Cause like, dude, you can't have more than, like, right now it's honestly good. Maybe like if they had 1 more row under on each team, that would be good. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't just keep doing it over and over and adding new stuff, because that would ruin the game, bro.
Cannot get any more reworks. I feel like it just dries us out for the season. But do you also remember the season pass used to be yearly? This would have perks on having, you know, extra 10% off of everything you buy in the shop.
Well, actually, I don't think I did, bro. I always bought operators with Renown, but my friend did. My friend bought like a year pass or something, and I just remember it being so worth it. I still didn't buy it, I don't think, but, or maybe I did, I don't remember.
Access to the new operators every season, but now it kind of feels like a lot of the new
but you gotta understand, maps are really hard to make. Yeah, but they honestly should focus more on maps, bro, because we're lacking more maps than we are operators, you know? I can't play the same, like, 5 maps, which is fine, because, bro, getting good on the map takes a lot of time. Like, you can't really get bored. I don't get bored of maps.
Behind a subscription paywall of the battle pass, but I feel like
if you had to add one, bro, I'd rather take a map than an operator. But yeah, it definitely
and just rinsing people
takes a lot of time to make a map, because, bro,
I
you gotta
definitely
think
remember
about
this one.
Everything matters in this game in maps. Like, every peak matters, you know. It's low-key, like, I would hate to do that, honestly, making maps.
You would lose 150 elo if you lost the people who were way lower than you, mainly for champions, and you would get 3 elo if you were a high rank and beat.
Okay, this is when they added the like toy looking. Is this the toy looking screen or no? Maybe not. Maybe this is right before. Maybe this is what I played. Let me see. Oh, I can't see. I can only tell by like the scoreboard at the top. In the day,
and it was like the most satisfying match. I think I still have a video on it. Capitale Fire used to be way more bright than it used to be.
I think this is the one I used to play with.
Room. Yeah. It would kind of give it more of that fire vibe. Now it's kind of just like some flames on the floor. And
this HUD is low-key way better in my opinion, bro. I don't know.
Oak actually used to be blue, which would kind of make it more distinct on being Capitale. There used to be a damage log in the kill cams, and you can see exactly how much damage you did to someone with whichever weapon. The LMG meta, now this was a little bit like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but LMGs used to have, well, they did have no recoil because no one really used it, and they would have no reason to nerf them. They were on entry operators, and it was just bullets.
Actually, bro, on Fuse, on Finka, especially Finka, people would always use LMGs.
Every round. I'd say this was probably the main start of the TDM meta, where people realized that they can just rely on just letting their guns sing and how much Zophia's always had like, can be rather than trying to hit the ball. Back in the day of ranked, there were no operator bans or map bans. I personally think operator bans and map bans kind of made players comfortable and not want to learn new maps, which is a big issue nowadays because we have maps like Lair and Nighthaven, which are actually really good competitive maps, even Fortress, but people just refuse to learn because
I guess that's
like,
true.
I don't
not
play
gonna
good on the
lie.
map after my first 3 or 4 times playing it. It's ass. Back in the day, if you got the map, you were stuck playing it and you had to get good on it. The old cafe used to have a bomb site in Bakery. This is when before the rework. But
Yo,
the site would
yeah.
be, I think, small
Yes,
bake. It was
bro.
just one big bakery before they split it into 2. Smoke gas used to be able to clip walls. So if you smoked something from the other side, you would actually take damage from it. Just like this very famous clip of some guy smoking his teammates into a rim on plane.
Oh, what the hell? I can't get out. No.
Bro, wait, I remember this room.
Oh, David.
Dude, playing is low-key like really fun.
Ow, let's go. Dang, you asshole.
I think I actually remember seeing this clip.
Oh, no.
Why is he laughing like that?
Yeah, that clip is legendary, but not as legendary as when Legion mines used to be invisible. I missed this. Legion misses invisible goo mines, but it was kind of broken, kind of similar to how
Yeah.
Echo had invisible drones. I think just invisibility in general kind
Yeah,
of
that
makes
is
it
broken.
more
Bro, Echo
superior to
invisibility is
other
insane.
gadgets. I think it's fine without it. Russian operators were
that?
only able to
Wait,
use
wait,
their
did he
own
just show
sites. This would be like the Russian operators were only able to use their drones. I think just invisibility in general kind of makes it more superior to other gadgets. I think it's fine
Yeah.
without it. Russian operators were
Wait, was that Vigil? Wait, oh my gosh, is this Capcan? No. Bro, is this why? I always remember I used this site on Capcan, the green one. I actually love this site. I only use it on shotguns now, because it's not as good as, you know, the other ones, but...
only able to use their own sites. This would be like the Russian Reflex and also the Russian Hollow, I believe,
Was it
and also the
Capcan or
ACOG.
no?
So if you were to play the Chong or Capcan, you were stuck with
I'm an OG, bro. I'm an OG, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. That's why, like, up until really, really recently, I just always kept that. I didn't even realize it, that was why. But now that I know, bro, the Capcan gun, I put it on a zombie too. That was the only one up until this day that I still had that sight on. Now, I just turned it into the red dot. Because the red dot's like literally the best defensive sight, or the hollow, you could say. I prefer the red dot. I use both, because some guns just feel better with the hollow and some feel better with the red dot, but if I had to pick one, red dot is the best. It's literally like a tiny dot, and it has, you can see the most with it. Bro, I didn't realize, like, yeah, that was the reason why it felt right on Capcan. It's because it was the only...
the
Bro.
Russian Reflex. But it
It's kinda
wasn't as
crazy.
annoying as the hatch fall glitch, where you would just infinitely drop a hatch and there's nothing you could do about it. And you would know someone is in the hatch glitch when you hear someone drop multiple times and they can't do anything about
what?
it. The SMG-12 on release used to not have a suppressor and it would sound like a drill gun. Hatches used to be massive, about 3 times the size of a normal hatch. You used to be able to get under a bank
Wait, what the
desk
fuck? I
in
don't
the
think I
main
remember
lobby,
that.
and
I
you
don't
would
know
get
if I
under the
remember
bank
that or
sound
not.
like
Is that
a
old
drill
house?
gun. Hatches used
Bro, I think it is, yeah. It low-key doesn't look that far off to what it used to. Bro, I don't know if I remember this. Maybe I do. No, this is way too old. Look at this. Holy shit. Yeah, nah, I don't remember this. Never mind. This is way too old. I can really only tell by the HUD, honestly.
used to be massive, about 3 times the size of a normal
Like if I
hatch.
played
You used to
during
be
that
able to
time or
get
not.
under
This is the I'm pretty sure this is one I used to play.
Bank.
Or maybe the HUD that's after
desk
this
in
one.
the main lobby, and you would get under the map and be able to shoot people from there, and it was insanely broken. At number 97, we have
This
purple
one!
tarps.
No,
Now, this was
is this the new one, bro? Chat, is this the new HUD? Is this the one right now? Raised one or not? Wait, raised what? Is this the regular HUD right now? No, right? This is the old one. Yeah. This is when I used to play, guys. Then they turned it into even more cartoonish. This already looks cartoon, but they turned it into even more like cartoon
between
toy
Coconut Bra
looking.
and Ubisoft.
This was like the best. This is Siege Prime in my opinion. It's also when I started playing, so maybe I'm biased, but just look at the HUD, bro. It looks like I don't know. It looks more old, more sharp. Like it doesn't look, you know, toyish and like noise reduction. That's like not blur. It's not blurry, but it's more like soft nowadays. This is more like sharp. Looks like more manly, bro. I don't know.
Ways to get on the purple.
Yes, bro. Wait, can you not do this anymore?
Looking
I just haven't tried.
Window. It was absolutely legendary. All the
Raised one or not? Oh, the red dot. Back in the day, I would use the one that people hate nowadays, which is the it's the one that's like very simple. It's just a circle. But nowadays, I started to use the one that's a circle and it has like a little thing down here that sticks out. That's the one I use nowadays. That's the only one I use. But back in the day, I would use the one that's like a the OG red dot. You know, the OG red dot. But if you're saying the one that's like has a weird symbol, is the one with the T? Is that considered red dot? I only use that site on Glass. That's the only operator I use that site on.
It wasn't the most effective strat. It was definitely
Yeah, that's the raised one. Yeah, I always only use that on Glass. It literally just fits on Glass and that's it. Cause like right where the T meets, or like it's like a T, right where it meets. I don't know. It just feels good on him, bro. That's what it's called.
Literally find purple tarps like after 4 patches.
Yo, what up, Alec?
That's what I call dedication. Next was Doctor's Curse bathroom incident. Now you would think
Doctor's Curse was like one of the coolest modes, just because I got so many. I got like a smoke headgear from that. I got Legion headgear. I got so much shit.
That it's a new mode. Everyone's just having fun, but a lot of people would actually ruin the fun for people by just camping in one bathroom that was on the map. And you would just use all of your abilities to stall it out, and it would be really hard to win. It was almost like a free defense round. Back in the day, you were actually able to see enemy names.
Wait. I just got like flashback, bro, of people jumping out of this window, bro. Dude. I remember this. Like, bro, House was the best map ever. I don't care. Like, OG House was the best map ever. I don't know why they did a rework on it. Like, there's so many... I think it's just because that's where we did like 2v2s with my friends in custom game modes, bro. I don't know,
Names
bro.
and outlines. Now you
It's
like
different,
looked at an enemy, you could see their gamer tag, and they would like glow in red. But nowadays we kind of have more of like based on team colors. And coming at number 100 is something that you guys all know yourself, and that is your memories of Siege. All the late night 3 a.m. rank stack with the boys, hiding spots, endless labs that you can barely breathe with your friends, and fun custom games, and maybe even just watching how good the game used to be before it was turned into like this tactical, you know, esports shooter. But that's the thing I miss the most is my memories, even before I started making.
Bro, this kill cam shit is so fire. Bro, if you look at my oldest Siege video, I'm kind of mad that I didn't really record that many YouTube videos of Siege back then. Because that's when it was already kind of like, not dying, but no one was really playing it that much. Siege has always been like it never fell off, but it never went, you know, crazy high until Jinxie. So the period before Jinxie, bro, it was always like, you know, this. It was always a good game, but I don't know, at least for me. But bro, you can literally see these kill cams in that video, my very first Siege video. It wasn't even a regular game. It was it was on plane, and it was the gummy worm mode. That's what it was, bro. I'm not gonna say that, Alec. What does that mean? Dokkaebi should have MPX. Change my mind. Wait, what is MPX again? What is MPX? Guys, I don't know the name of guns. OKP site?
Early content in this game, I would just love to make Siege videos when I get home. I'd even
this is House, bro.
Get bullied at school for making Siege videos. And
dang, wait, what do you say?
For making Siege videos and for making Siege videos in this game, I would just love to make Siege videos when I get home. I'd even get bullied at school for making Siege videos and sweating in ranked or sweating in Siege because I didn't want to play Bed Wars for the 500th time on casual, and I wanted to play.
Yeah.
Ranked in.
Bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, I didn't get bullied for making Siege videos. I got kind of made fun of for making Omegle videos, but that's just because I only made one Siege video.
Really, I think.
Also, dude, back then I only had an Xbox. The only way, and like a Mac. laptop that was really, really old. So on the MacBook, I would just do the Omegle, but I never, you know, could, I mean, I did, but the quality would be so dog shit that I didn't enjoy making gaming videos, because the only way to do it that I could do it is I would go on the Twitch app, stream me playing, and then I would go into my MacBook, look at the the live on Twitch, download the live, and it would already be low quality because I streamed it off of the one Xbox, like 1S, I think it was called, not Series S, just 1S. It was like white. And then after I edited it on the MacBook, it would even be worse quality because the MacBook was also old. But yeah, bro.
Siege has come a long way. But let me know.
The AR on Warden. Wait, what? Yo, what up, Bryce? The AR on Warden. What do you mean? Warden has an AR? The SMG? Like Valkyrie's SMG? Bro, nah, that would be broken, low-key. I feel like Dokubi's loadout is fair. I don't really like, you know, semi-autos that much, but she has a secondary SMG, you know what I mean? She would be broke. Nah, she would be broken if she had the other. Not the M50 shotgun. $50 if you try to do a backflip, or if you do one. Send the $50 first, bro. And not, bro, not through YouTube, because then I'm only gonna get 25 or something. Yeah, bro. I already know the skin's
your
gonna
guys'
go.
favorite memory about this game, or something you missed.
That's exactly the same as Warden, though. Yeah, but it's different because Warden's ability is not that good. Dokubi's ability is already insane, you know what I mean? And she's a 3-speed. Dude, that would be broken. That would be broken. Her ability is already insane by itself. You can hear where people are. Warden is literally, his ability is probably one of the worst, honestly. He probably has the worst. Nah, I don't know about the worst, but top 10 worst for sure. So. What? What do you mean what? What are you saying what? Am I wrong?
And be sure to
Bro,
leave a like,
Dokubi's
subscribe,
ability is insane.
And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Warden is such a selfish ability, bro. Like, he just sees through smoke. No one even uses smoke nowadays, I feel like. And also, bro, the MP5, it doesn't make sense to have the SMG on attack. Because, bro, you want an ACOG in attack. It's more of an advantage, you know? Anyway, that's the video, bro. That took a fucking long time, but that's a good-ass video, bro. I just, like, got reminded of some amazing memories. Wait, let me look at a comparison. Old House Siege versus New House Siege. Can you guys see the whole house map? Oh, there's a 1-minute video. Let's watch this. Yo, bro. Okay. Yeah. Dude.
Do you remember Old House? Would you like to see it return?
Bro. Wait, you can't shoot through there anymore?
It has to be the most pointless map rework in Siege history.
Yeah, exactly, bro. No one hated this. Literally, no one hated this, bro. I don't remember hating it, honestly. Yeah, bro. Wait, this looks the same.
If you like these kind of videos, check out my page.
Bro. Yeah, see, now that this is blocked off. Jeez, bro. Oh my gosh, you could walk through there. Yo. I forgot there was a thing you could walk through, bro. Okay, like, they didn't change it that much, but the few things they did change, it did make a huge difference, especially Garage. I forgot, like, the changes they made in Garage, bro. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, and there was, like, so many, like, places you could be in that corner of the bedroom. And the closet! Wait, there's still a closet, right? Yeah, but you can't. You can't go behind it. Now there's like a door that connects behind it. Wait. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, dude, there isn't like a connecting thing behind it. Oh my gosh, in the fucking construction room. Watch release gameplay? What does that mean? Bro, the construct. Yeah, no, they did change a lot of it. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot. I just forgot. They like extended it on the back of it. Wow, bro. Wait, is it over? You could walk out. Oh my gosh, wait, yeah.
Follow Key and Chopper for the best Siege content on Instagram. If you made it to the end,
Yeah, and see, like right there, it doesn't connect
Like and
on the
comment.
thing. Yeah, there's a window there. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, they made it bigger. That's what they did. They made it bigger, bro. Wow. I can't see anything, Big Doug. My bad, bro. I'm sorry I haven't came in the stream. You're good, bro. It's fine, guys. I'm gonna play Siege now. I just wanted to react to this video, but it's an official video. Release gameplay. Warden can C4. Doki. Doki can't flash. Warden. Doki can call Warden. Wait, what are you saying? You can't, okay, you can't really compare a defensive with an offensive operator, bro, but it doesn't make sense to give Dokkaebi, like, such a good gun like Valkyrie's gun, bro. Nah, bro, I don't agree with that. And there's no point if you can't even put an ACOG on it. And if you can put an ACOG on it, that's kind of broken, no? Wait, what is it called? Release gameplay? That's it? First hour, first games. This is 58 minutes, bro. What? 6 minutes?
Alright, I'll get her. Okay.
This is like extraction.
Alright, watch out.
Bro.
I missed.
Damn it! Okay, bring her over to
Is
us.
this house?
Oh, damn it, guys, they got me. Look out. Fuck.
This is
Where are they?
house.
Main hallway. Oh, I see him. I see him. Okay.
Dude.
Let's go.
It just used to be. This is before I played though. This is like too old, bro. This is too old, bro. It used to be way more realistic. Like when I show you what I showed you what the prime was, in my opinion, that is the prime. That is the best like way the game looked and was like fighting style. That was like the best, bro. Watch from the start. Nah, bro. That's the video, bro. Good.